Welcome back to The Road Growing Up. Thank you for being here. If this is your first time, this channel is like a quiet corner of the internet where we reflect on life, share honest thoughts, and grow together. Today, I want to talk about something almost every young person I know has struggled with, even me. Overthinking. You know those nights when you're lying in bed, staring at the ceiling. Your body is exhausted but your brain refuses to stop. You replay conversations in your head. What you said, what they said, what you should have said. Or maybe you think about work, the bills, your family, your future. It's like your mind turns into a broken record. And the worst part, overthinking doesn't make us smarter. It just makes us tired. It steals our sleep, our peace, and our joy. So, where does it come from? Why do we do it? And more importantly, how do we stop letting it control our lives? That's what I want to unpack with you today. Overthinking is not wisdom. It's worry dressed up as being careful. Reflection versus rumination. Reflection helps us grow. Rumination keeps us stuck. Example: thinking about a mistake at work. Reflection equals, next time I'll double check. Rumination equals, I'm so stupid. What if my boss hates me? What if I lose my job? Overthinking lives in the past, replaying, or the future, predicting, rarely the present. And the present is where life happens. Storytelling mini scene. Imagine a young graduate who just started a new job. They accidentally send an email with a typo. Instead of fixing it and moving on, they replay the mistake all day. At night, they can't sleep, imagining their boss secretly thinking they're incompetent. The reality: the boss forgot about it. 5 minutes later, the only person suffering is themselves. That's overthinking. Suffering twice. Once in reality, once in imagination. Overthinking doesn't appear from nowhere. It's built over years, from many sources. 1. Fear of failure. In a world where we're told to succeed early, every step feels like it carries the weight of our whole future. One wrong move feels like a disaster. 2. Fear of judgment. Social media amplifies this. We compare every detail of our lives to others. Suddenly, even small decisions, what to wear, what to post, become overtaught. 3. Family expectations. Many young people carry not just their own dreams, but the hopes of their parents. That pressure to not disappoint can keep your mind running all night. 4. Past wounds. If you grew up being criticized or punished for mistakes, your brain learns to replay every scenario to avoid pain. Example: a 23-year-old scrolling Instagram at midnight. They see friends getting promoted, traveling, buying cars. Their brain starts racing. Am I behind? What if I chose the wrong career? What if I never catch up? Overthinking begins. Overthinking doesn't just live in your mind. It shows up everywhere. At dinner with family, instead of enjoying the meal, you're replaying an awkward comment from work. On a date, instead of being present, you're worrying. Do they really like me? Did I laugh too loud? Should I text them first? Studying, instead of focusing on the exam, your brain is imagining failing, disappointing your parents, ruining your future. Overthinking steals the present moment. And when you're not present, you feel guilty later. Guilty for not being there for your family. Guilty for being distracted with loved ones. Guilty for wasting time. It becomes a vicious cycle. You overthink, you feel bad, you overthink even more. Mini scene. A college student is trying to study for finals. They sit at their desk for hours, but instead of reading, their mind races. What if I fail? What if I can't graduate? What if I never get a good job? Result: they don't study effectively. Overthinking is not just an annoying habit. It's dangerous because work suffers. You procrastinate, afraid to start because you want everything perfect. Deadlines slip away. Relationships suffer. You're physically present but emotionally absent. Friends and family feel ignored. Mental health suffers. Chronic overthinking leads to anxiety, depression, burnout. Storytelling example: a young worker opens their laptop at 9 a.m. By noon, they haven't started the project because they're still planning. What if the client hates it? What if the boss criticizes it? Hours wasted, and the project is still blank. Overthinking tricks you into believing you're being productive, but in reality, it's a thief. It steals time and energy while giving nothing back.
Ở Hà Nội thì giờ này là giờ đi chơi chứ có gì đâu.
Breaking free doesn't mean never overthinking. It means not letting it control your life. Practical steps. 1. Notice it. Pause and ask, am I solving a problem or just replaying it? Awareness is the first step. 2. Worry time. Schedule 10 minutes a day to write down worries. When thoughts come up outside that time, remind yourself, I'll think about it later. 3. Shift from, what if, to, what now? Instead of, what if I fail the interview? Ask, what can I do right now to prepare? Action kills anxiety. 4. Ground yourself. Techniques. Deep breathing. Short walks. Journaling. Anything that pulls you back to the present. 5. Talk it out. Sharing with someone you trust shrinks the monster in your head. What feels huge inside often sounds smaller when spoken out loud. 6. Limit comparison. Curate your feed. Unfollow accounts that trigger insecurity. Fill your timeline with things that inspire instead of exhaust. 7. Focus on real responsibilities. Overthinking is one of the silent struggles of our generation. It feels harmless, just thoughts, but it eats away at our energy, our time, our happiness. And here's the truth. Your thoughts will never be perfect. Your choices will never be perfect. But life is not about perfection. It's about presence. Instead of being trapped in your head, use that energy to show up for your family, to give your best at work, to take care of yourself. Because at the end of the day, your future won't be built by the thousands of scenarios in your mind. It'll be built by the one step you choose to take right now. So let me ask you, what's one thing you've been overthinking lately? And what's one small action you can take today instead? Share it in the comments. I'll be reading.
Viên nó chỉ mất ấy cho xe máy thôi. Chứ đi bộ thì đi thẳng vào mất tiền đâu. Tính ra mình đi là mình biết là nhiều cặp đôi nó cũng đi vào ngày thường nhiều. Kiểu ngày thường ngày lương